Hello everyone. In today's session, I'm going to discuss about some mathematical operation that you can perform in your Python script file. So for that, Python provides a module that is called math module. You can use in your application, and you don't need to write your own logic. So if you want to perform operation like if you want to calculate the seal your value, if you want to calculate the floor value, if you want to find out the log value, if you want to calculate the sine value, um, so you can do in the Python very easily because the math module is available. So first of all, understand that what is called the module is any script file that you create in your application. So the file that we create, that is also called a module. Some module is already created by the Python developers, so that those modules are called the inbuilt module. And in terms of the module, Python is very rich. If you want to see that how many modules are available in Python, then you can go and search on the web. You will get that more than 134,000 modules are available in Python, ready-made available, that you can use in your application direct. So what contains the module? So module contains the functions, the classes, the constant values, the variables. Those functions, classes, you can use in your application direct. So if you want to use any external module in your application, first of all, you need to do one thing, that is you need to import that module in your script file. And for that, we use one statement in our application that is called import and that module name. So since we are going to use the math module in our application, so we will write, first of all, we will write the import and math in our script file if you want to use this module. And when you will import this module, then you will be able to use the functions which are available in this module. So few of them I have mentioned in this slide. Just look at here. One method is called the seal, and you can pass the value of x, so it will return the seal value. So seal means the smallest integer value that is greater than and equal to x, that you will pass over here. Similarly, if you want to use the floor, if you want to find out the floor value of any x value, then you can use the floor method. A floor means return the largest integer that is less than and equal to x. So these are the method that you can use in your application. So how to use in application, I'll show you with the example also. I'll show you with the code also. Two constant values are also available in the math module, and we know in math we use the value of pi as 3.14, the value of e as 2.71. So these are already defined in math, and it is constant and you cannot change. So if you want to use in your code the e value and the pi value, then you can use direct. So how to get these values and how to use the functions, just come to the IDE. So first of all, you need to do is we'll write the math, because we are going to use the math module. This is not only one syntax that you can write to import any module. There are so many ways that you can use to import any module in your application, but this is the simplest way that you can use. After that, if I write math, since you want to get any function that is belongs to the math, then you will first write the math, that module you have imported, then put the dot. Okay, now you can see all the methods which are available in this module are listed over here. So which function you want to use, just go and select and press the enter. So I want to use the seal function, so I'll select the seal and press the enter, and I can pass any value, that is for example 1.2. And as you can see here, that is, it says it returns the smallest integer that is greater than or equal to x. So it means this function will return some value. So we can store that return value into any variable. So I will write math.seal is equal 1.2, and after that we can use that x. So I'm going to just print the value of x. What is the value of x after this function calling? So let's see. And here you can see that the seal function returns the greater than and equal to x. So this is the seal value of 1.2. Similarly, if you have any value 1.9, so again you will get the same answer as x is equal to. Okay, now if I provide the value as 1.0, then look at here, it will return the value as 1. But remember one thing, if I write any value greater than 0 after this decimal point, so it will return the greater than value. Okay, remember this one. If I write 0, 0, 0, 1, just look at here. And if I want to get the value, then you can see here that it will return true. Okay, so 1.0 will return 1, but after 1.0, if you mention 1 means greater than 0 after this decimal point, it will always return the greater than value. Similarly, we can use with the negative value also. So if I write minus 2.5, then we can get the seal value as minus 2, because we know that the minus 2 is greater than the minus 2.5. Okay, next function that we can, if you want to use to calculate the float, then you can use the float method and you can pass any fractional value. So float is just opposite of seal. Just look at here. So it will return the less than and equal to value. So 2.5, the less than value is 2 that you can see here. If I write 2.9, then again you will see that it will return the 2 value. Okay, just look at here. And if I write here 2.0001, then again you can see here that it returns 2. So if you want to find out the floor value of any given value, then you can use this function. Similarly, the mathematical functions, so many mathematical functions are available that you can use in your application direct. For example, if you want to find out the square root of any number, then you can use the sqrt function. For example, I want to calculate the sqrt of 16. Then I will use math.sqrt and then pass the 16. So it will return the value as, just look at here, the square root of the 16 is 4.0. Yes, it returns the float value. If you want to convert into the integer, then you can write like this. And I hope you have remembered this function that says you can convert any float value into integer by using int function. Uh, Another function that I want to discuss is called the truncate function. So that is called the trunc. Trunc. Truncate function will return the integer part of any float value. Okay, so it will truncate the value that is after decimal. So you will get answer as 1. Just look at here. So if any situation comes into your application where you want to perform these kind of operation, this kind of coding, then you can use these functions and you can use this module. Similarly, if you want to find out the factorial, yes, to find out the factorial, there is a function that we can use. And for example, I want to calculate the factorial of 4. Then you can find here the factorial of 4 is equal to 24. If you want to find out the factorial of 5, then you can use the factorial 5. So I hope now you have understand that how to use the module. Okay. Similarly, if you want to use the absolute that I have already discussed in the tutorial, where in the built-in function tutorial. So f abs means absolute, it will return the absolute value of x. So just look at here, f abs, and here you will pass any value, then it will return the absolute value. So 2.65, yes, it is fine. 2.65 is automatic absolute value. If I write minus 2.65, then you can get the value as plus 2.65, means it remove the negative sign from your number. This is the meaning of fabs. If you want to get, if you want to use the e in your code, then you can write math.e direct. You don't need to use any it is not a function, it is a constant variable. So it will return the value that you can see. It is a very large number. So 2.7182 means it is already fixed, so you can use. And math.pi, it is also available. And in any expression, if you want to use the pi value, so you don't need to write the 3.14 if you want to calculate the actual result. So it is recommended that we should use the math.pi. So 3.14, generally we use this number, but if you want to get the actual result, then we should use the math.pi that is inbuilt, already available in Python. This is the way that you can use the math function, a math module in your application. If you want to see all the functions how many functions are available, just write the math that you have imported, means the module, and after that put the dot. It will show you. If it doesn't appear that how many functions are available, then you can use the shortcut, means one combination of two keys, that is control and space, control plus space. So it will show you all the functions which are available in that module. Just look at here: factorial, truncate, sqrt, seal, fab, spy, modif. You can calculate the acos, acos h, assign, at atan, and you can also calculate the log of any value, that is log x, and you can pass the base. Accordingly you will get the answer. So there are so many functions are available in math, so it is not possible to cover in a single session, in the single tutorial. So it's my recommendation that just import and use and get through it, and you will understand that what are those functions perform in application. Furthermore, if you want to see all the functions and implementation and the documentation, you can visit the official website of the Python, that is docs.python.org. And since we are discussing about the Python 3, so /3 library math.html. So here you will get all the functions which are available in math module. So I hope math module is clear to all of you. Still, if you have any doubt, then you can put your queries into the comment box, and you can write mail to me that I have mentioned into. I have mentioned my mail ID into the description box. So thank you for watching this video. That's all for this video. I hope you are learning something. So please like, comment, and share your views. Don't forget to subscribe and press the bell icon to get the notification of the latest videos. Thank you. Bye-bye.